suggestion is with respect to the question about getting more women on council. I would suggest that you find women who you think would be qualified and then ask them why, what the obstacles are, and then take it from there. My question is, I live on the condominium side of Bonaventure, and condominiums are treated as commercial buildings, which means that we basically don't get many city services. For our complex, the one service that we care about is recycling. And I'm pretty sure if you collected recyclables from our complex, you'd make a profit. Now, for other complexes, it's snow clearing. For others, it might be garbage pickup. So my question to the panel is, what thought have you given to equity of services for condominiums?
Can you just repeat the question a little bit more loudly?
What thought have you given towards equity of services for condominiums, especially commensurate with the population density in that in those complexes and the tax dollars that are associated with it?
Well, I think that's a great example of talking about the recycling. Like, I think there's probably a good few cases, like you said, because of the density, where the cost to the city to pick up 100 bags of recycling once every 2 weeks from a condominium is probably not that high. Chances are they're coming down that street anyways. And so if there's cases like that where it would be a very low cost to the city especially, I would absolutely, I think that especially when it comes to recycling, we need to recycle as much as we possibly can and more. And so when it comes to stuff like that, I think they definitely should. And you can correct me if I'm wrong here, but so that I believe there's a slightly lower tax rate because you get less services, is that right? The same tax rate? Okay, yeah. Sorry?
My understanding is the same.
Okay, yeah, and so, but I guess, however it's set up though anyway, is that the idea is that the building though is providing these services on your behalf with condominium fees and such. So I think that if there's easy ways for the condominium board or whoever it is who would normally pay another waste management company to take stuff away, that we might as well just tag that on to the existing service in the city, and that because of the economies of scale, it'll probably be cheaper for you and probably be cheaper for us.
Yes, I would echo what Andrew says. There's really no reason why that can't be part of the service that's offered by the city.
Thank you. It's a great question. I think what the city can do is first, they obviously have to address the immediate concern. But as we see as a city, there's continuous development in condominiums that are going on. You're paying your full taxes for the same taxes that I'm paying for snow clearing and for garbage and recycling, when in fact your building maintenance or your fees are paying for that. So the city needs to evaluate on a go-forward basis if perhaps they need to entertain a new type of tax system for condominium owners, or to say to the condominium owners themselves, you know, if you're going to be paying taxes, well then there are restrictions in terms of the fees that you would have to pay as an owner of the condominium. So I think we really need to evaluate and perhaps review other municipalities across the country, because I'm sure that they have a different tax structure for condominiums and apartments who pay these fees versus what we're doing in the city.